Good evening, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us to the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Dash. I am from Bangladesh, dear Knowledge Seeker. I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is Social and IS Certified International Educational and Training Institute. In last 3 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve student community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, awareness competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 PM services for free, like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivational letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game website, free course, conversations, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and become skill people. We implement our training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainers, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professional to develop all kind of views and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we present. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next with your continuous support. You already completed 2027 webinar successfully. Moving to the next with your continuous support. We already completed 2027 webinar successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website with surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our service. So create your account for once with profile information. Note that with profile information, you'll enjoy our feature. With mismatch that you cannot do anything here. From now, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace slide. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and time limited because after the session we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate. Otherwise, not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download a certificate of gratitude. If you are an online live quiz competition winner, you can download a certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in an award function, which organize combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 18 types of certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Single by 2020, 2021 and 2022. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1. Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2. Teaching Level Foreign Language and Assessment. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3. Digital Classroom Engagement 2. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4. Skill Aversion Leadership and Management Skills. Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5. The new training in education certificate of participation webinar series 6. Training in innovation in mathematics education certificate of participation webinar series 7. Research comprehension approach certificate of participation webinar series 8. Art and teaching special program in the art certificate of participation webinar series 9. 21st century tuning teaching mathematics certificate of IGP corporate ambassador certificate of IGP campus ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quiz with verified certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for teach education tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our student services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well-wisher, we promised previously, but lack of technical problem, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition. We solved all issue from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything, and check out this for all learner details. It's a cordial request to check all button and pages on our website. She will like and sell will benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account of logged in, you cannot enjoy ourselves. At present, we are going to start our 2028 webinar, which name is Transforming Power of Assistive Technology. And today our speaker name is Dr. Sadia Anwar. She is from Pakistan. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker, ma'am, I'll share a very little bit about her. Associate Professor, University of Sindha. Now, very important moment for me. Let our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine too. Well, thank you so much for giving a chance once again for me to present my presentation over here.
Welcome, ma'am. Ma'am, the stage is you. You can start your presentation now.
Thank you. Well, before starting this session, I'm really thankful to IGP and all the members who has again given me a chance to present my presentation and share my views related to the assistive technology. Along with that, today's session is very varying. Again, it's very nice for the teachers as well as for the students and those people who are considered as parents and they are having their kids around them facing any of the problem or facing any of the things which they feel that they are facing any problem in relationship to the hearing, learning, or anything. At this moment, in this era, in this digital era in which we are living, everybody knows that we live in this digital era and having such a digitalization everywhere, and we are having a technology everywhere which is assisting us this way or that way. At this moment, a technology is helping us to deliver this lecture. Let me it is giving me a chance to share my views and my perception with you all. So what is this? This is all the technology that is helping us in giving you chances and in a growth, in a personal growth as well as the development of the society. So without wasting the time, let's move ahead with the term technology. It is very much important to identify or understand what is the main core or what do you mean by technology. As the term comes, a term technology, what comes in our mind? It comes something like science or fiction somehow, or something that is running on an electricity. It was a time that we usually used to think like this. Technology makes us think of the very complex, but energy doesn't have to be complex. At this moment, in the era in which we are living, the technology has made so many things in ease and so simple that we can easily use this technology to have an assistance in our lives as well as we can bring ease in the lives of many of the people. Now, coming with this one, once it was a time that we used to think that technology means it can be a big computers, but now we can see that in our hands we are having the small things around us and they are helping us so much with the technology. There once upon a time it was very much important, but that we should have something to be plugged in the electricity sockets, but now we are having the solar systems. So with the passage of time, this digitalization and the technology has been changed one by one. Technology is the use of scientific knowledge for practical purpose or applications, whether in industry or in our daily lives. It has been used. We usually used to think before 2 to 3 years before pandemic that technology is only it is very much important for the personalities who are professionals. But in the era of pandemic and after the pandemic, it has been identified that no, technology has become the utilization, or it has become a necessity for everyone. Everybody needs a technology, and everybody has become very much interested to learn it about it, to know about it, how this technology has been working, how we can use this technology. Sometimes we have learned it by force, and sometimes we learn it with our own interest. So basically, whenever we use our scientific knowledge to achieve some specific purpose, we are using the technology. As we say that once in very back days, if we move ahead into the era of those people who used to live in the rock age, the personalities, they just shake two rocks and the fire begins. Now this was a technology. For them, that was a technology that they use something scientifically and with the facts and figures, because science is what? Science is about the facts and figures. So when they just grab it up or they shake, I mean, they rub they rub the two rocks, the fire indicates. So in this regard, that was a technology of that time. But in this era of computers, in this era of digitalization, technology remains with different things coming ahead. There is slightly more to it than that. I mean, if we used to say that technology just means about the computers, or the technology just means about some science, it is technology usually involves a specific piece of equipment. Always remember that technology cannot take place until unless we can have a little piece of equipment. Even in our mobile phone, we used to use some chip, or we used to use some sim, like things, small tiny things that can be indulged in our mobile phones and big mobile phones or anywhere, and that piece of equipment can help us to assist our technology or the mobile gadgets we are using. But that equipment can be incredibly simple or dazzlingly complex. Now, for us, that small piece of a SIM, or that small piece of any chip, that is just a piece. That is just a small piece. But those personalities who are making such type of SIMs, or that are making such type of small chips like equipments, for them that is so complex. For them, they know how much this software has to be maintained, how they have to program that technology. In that regard, it can be anything from the discovery of a simple wheel all the way up to the computers, MP4 players, and nowadays the Bluetooth earphones or whatever the things you are using without any wiring. This is all about the technology, that how we used to go ahead from a simple wheel or a simple fire. We have improved ourselves, and we have came into such an age where we are using different types of gadgets, we are using different type of technology. The thing, how these technologies are assisting us, how these technologies are helping us. For example, for a student, the technology is helping him for just to manage his daily homeworks or whatever the assignments they are getting. For the teachers, they are getting different tips how to teach the things. Doctors are getting their information. Engineers are getting their information. But it is more than that. In today's session, we are going to talk about that what do we mean by assistive technology and how that can be used particularly in the education, because education is the major area. The parents, it can be helpful for the parents as well as for the teachers, because if they would be knowing about all these things, that yes, these things can be used in a much better way, then only you can give a better life to their child. Even it is not important that technology, if you are talking about a wheel or a wheelchair, that means that it is this technology is only for those personalities who are having some sort of disabilities. It is not about that. Sometimes we normal personalities need such type of assistive technologies. For example, we used to put alarm in a clock. That means that is assisting us to wake up early in the morning, or for some alarming that it's getting a time we have to rush up somewhere. Now this is it doesn't mean that we are disabled, we are unable to get up, or we are unable to move ahead with the timing, but it is something that is assisting us, that is helping us. In this regard, coming with the assistive technology, it is something like a piece of equipment. It can be a software program or product system that is used to increase, maintain, or improve the functional capabilities of persons with disabilities. In those personalities who are having, for example, if we just forget everything, sometimes we are going somewhere, even from one room to another room, we used to go into another room thinking like this, we have to pick this thing, and suddenly we realizes that we forgot why we have came into this room. Now this is a very beautiful thing, some usually used to happen with all of us. Do you think that this is a big type of a disability? No, it is not a big type of a disability. The thing is that this is a minor things which help the, I mean, that happens in our life, and it's okay. It's not a big deal. In the era in which we are living, we are so busy that sometimes we used to forget so many things. And these assistive technology, they are helping us so that they can be a product, they can be an equipment, they can be a helpful technology for all of us. Assistive technology help people who have difficulty in speaking, typing, writing, remembering, pointing, seeing, hearing, learning, walking, and many other things. Now, when we talk about the speaking, sometimes the people are having the language problem. For example, some of the people in many of the nations, they don't know how to speak in English. So such type of technologies can help them to translate the things from one language to another language. Or might be the small kids. It can be helpful for those small kids so that they can learn the things in much better way in the pronunciations and all those typing. Most of the people I have seen that even sometimes we make a minor mistakes in writing some of the things, minor spelling mistakes. So some of the softwares are there who tell you what should be the spelling or what should be the grammatical mistake that has been identified in your whatever the literature you have written. Secondly, seeing. Even I'm having a glasses. This is a type of an assistive technology. So in this regard, sometimes it is a thing, a technology that helps you in looking forward for something, in seeing something. Hearing. Uh, at this moment, even I'm having the earphones so that I can hear you all, and even you would be having these things in your ears so that you can hear. So it is something for us, for normal personalities, the earphones, but those kids who sometimes having some more issues with the hearing issues, so they can, these type of technology can be very much helpful for them as well. Learning, it gives different, as I said, you, for the students, for the teachers, for the doctors, for the engineer, any type of profession, if you take it, they are having this beautiful thing that they can learn from these technologies, and these technologies assist them to how to manage their life or their daily routines. Walking, as I said, that we are having different technologies that we are going to discuss later on, that we are having at this moment. Firstly, we used to have only the wheelchairs from which the people who are disabled to walk, they get into them and they move from one place to another place. But now we are having such a great technology. We are having different portable technological things, having different names which help the such type of disabled personalities to move ahead. Even we have seen that the personalities who are not having the arms or they are not having their legs, they can use such type of assistive technology in a broader sense so that they can move ahead and they can walk accordingly, and many other things. It is not just about one thing. Sometimes the professionals use, for example, some of the people like Armenians or the soldiers, they lose their some of the part of their body, and now the thing has been came the technology has been arise that which can be helpful for them to move and to remain in their normal lives further. Different disabilities require different assistive technology. Now, with the passage of time, as the things are being moving on, and the things are being it has been modified. So the technology has been modified too. Moving ahead, that this assistive technology is not new. If we do have that the law related to the assistive technology, that such disabled people can live a normal life as well. those people, if we say that those people who are having any type of issues, or those people who are having any type of things, like they are unable to manage the things, or might be they are the personalities in a previous, a decade back. If we see that we in our normal society, the people, the children who were having some such type of disabilities, like they are having a disability of hearing, or they are having the disability of walking, or anything, we used to look at them with a pity. Oh, that child cannot walk, or that child cannot hear, or that child cannot see XYZ. There were so many issues of that time. Still in this society, we used to face, specifically in the developing countries, we used to face such type of a things. But now it has been seen that the technology, or the acts, or the law has been modifying, and we are getting such type of technologies. Even we are asking the people, we are asking the scientists to, sorry, the personalities who are working in these technological companies, so that they can make such things in relationship to the, according to the requirement of the disabled personality. Now, number one, Technology Related Assistant Act 1988. It was passed by, and it has been introduced in 1988. Though we can say that it's not today's, but it's something that has been came into an act, into an era from decades back. Then we have Technology Related Assistance Act 1994. Then it has been modified with 1998. The definition of technology devices and services were added to the idea by the Education of the Handicap Act amendments of 1990. Idea 1997 in 2004, Congress again emphasized about assistive technology. Means it is not a part of our normal personality, but it has become a legal act that yes, we should provide such type of a technological assistance to those personalities who need them, and we should not let these personalities to not enjoy the normal lives. If somebody cannot hear it, we can give them such assistance so that they can hear the beautiful voices of the world, the beautiful voices of the society. In the same way, there are so many things that they can enjoy and can have their normal lives. Along with that, there are three major types of technology in the assistive technology. When we talk about these three technologies, we are having low technology, then we are having mid technology, and then we are having the high technology. Now, let's discuss about the low technology, because the severity of the requirement, that how much it is required for those personal, for what type of personalities need such type of technology or assistance, it depends. Number one, we are having the low tech. Low technology, or we can say that it sometimes people don't think that this is a technology, so it can be called as a no technology. Does not involve the use of batteries or any technology. Such type of equipments, or such type of technology don't need any type of batteries, or they don't run up with it and with any batteries or cell, or anything that can be considered as a battery. Now, what are those things? Now, these low tech things, we usually used to see the thing that the posters, the flashcards that have been used by the teachers to the students, the little ones, specifically the students of Montessori. We used to see them that they used to have these flashcards for the remembering of the color, remembering of the alphabets, remembering of the numbers. No, they don't need any batteries. It is not requirement for them to have any battery or something like that which can be used by them, but they can easily use these flashcards to remember the things. And the teacher used to recall those flashcards again and again, so that they can easily understand and identify that what has been taught to them. Secondly, we are having static models. The static models, we are having different planning tools through which we used to let the people, or we used to let the children to identify different things if they are facing any type of a problem. And for example, like grippers, those the students who cannot handle their pencil in a proper way, with the help of these grippers, they can easily maintain the force of their hands. So there are so many things which can be used in the type of low technology, that don't need any type of a battery or any type of a big machineries to charge them, and they can be used as a technique, because technology is particularly a technique to teach something. to let the other people to identify this thing, that what they are learning or what they make them understand that what they have to learn. So this is the lowest part of the technology. Coming to the second type of technology that has been considered as a mid-tech. Mid-tech involves usage of battery but no processing involvement. It is a very simple type of technology. Sometimes we have seen the kids using the battery charging cars, having the remote control, and they used to charge the battery of the cars, and they used to run and drive the car and feeling that yes, we are driving a car. From very childhood they used to enjoy. So these all things also come into assistive technology, because this let them to identify how to take a decision, how to stop, how to run up, how to move on, how to get into a right side or the left side, and XYZ. There are so many things. Even a simple calculator. In a calculator, if we see that we need a simple type of a small battery pieces, but even this can be used for the calculations and all the factors. So this is a type of a assistive technologies. Again, in it we used to take, we can have that talking alarms, the talking watches, the talking calculator, the personalities who, for example, as I said you before, that we usually used to put the alarms for us, that to remind something that it's time to get into this thing, or it's a time to start something, or it's a time to get into something. So we make the alarm of different things. Those people who cannot watch or who cannot see, there are the talking alarms, sorry, talking watches for them, so that they can just command them, and those watches can give them the guidance what to do and how to do. Then we are having talking calculators, and at this moment we are having different technologies like iPads or the laptops and different small things. Even the mobile phone is having, that's a simple technology that all the time we are using, having so many features and with so many assistants, that now we have, without mobile phone, sometimes we used to think that either we can move ahead or not. With this thing, we move ahead into a third type, that is high technology. High tech involves devices involving batteries, processing involvement. Now, for this high tech technologies, it can be move ahead with the electrical and the movable, portable, different type of wheelchairs and the gadgets that are helpful for those personalities who are having any type of problem in moving ahead, and such type of a personalities who can means they are considered of such type of things or the technologies that can be mean that are in the process, or that are particularly for those personalities who are disabled, like computers, screen readers, and as I said, you the calculators or the iPads or the type. I mean, different types of. You can see in the picture there are so many things. There are iPods, and I don't know how much. I mean, things are there. If we move ahead into this one, it becomes a new lecture. We have to prepare for this one. So if we move ahead, that if we are looking, there are so many things that comes into this one, that we are having such things mean that are been involved, and they are included in our daily life, and we can help the other people. We can aware the people around us that now the time has been changed in this technological era, in this digital era. We can see that the people around us, it is not important for them that they should be at one place and be at their lying on one chair or lying on one bed, and they cannot enjoy the normal life. We can assist them, we can give an awareness to them, though sometimes the things these technological things are expensive, but sometimes we can take the idea from that. For example, now the cars have been invented that are running on solar system. Some of the cars have been invented with this factor that they can run through the water process instead of using a petrol or diesel and XYZ. Now, what are these? These are different types of things, or they are different types of technology. A simple car. Once we used to think that it can only be run through when we are going to put the petrol in it, But now it has been seen that such type of cars or such type of things or such type of technology can be changed, and different things are being experienced, so that such type of things or such type of technology can be used in a best manner along with the technology, because technology gives ease to your life. It always include ease in your life. Now, inclusion, how this has been included is this assistive technology in a very simple sense, because today I'm just discussing this factor, this awareness, that yes, we can help the people, and there are the technologies which are very helpful and very assistive in our normal life and with the people around us who are having any type of a disability and they are unable to manage it, how we can help them and move ahead and get such type of a technology so that they can enjoy their lives as well. Moving ahead, there are different types of inclusions. When we move ahead into a that such assistive technologies, why it is important to include have an inclusions or have that need to be included over here. It helps in physical disabilities. Then we are having the creativity, sometimes to resolve the behavioral problems, because I have seen that the kids who are having disabilities of hearing or disabilities of walking, they become very aggressive, because they are sometimes unable to show their anger or to show their emotions. Even sometimes we become so much emotional that if some of our personalities, they are not understanding what we need, we become so aggressive. So the behavioral problems has been many times seen by such type of a people who are having any type of such issues. For example, I have seen in young kids, the small kids, when they start using the book of that maths. Initially, when they are just learning about accounting, they really enjoy it. But with the passage of time, when the things come into a multiplication or a plus addition or in subtraction or anything like that, they become the problems, they become a problem creator sometimes, and they start creating problems in relationships that we don't like such subjects. They are so difficult, we don't know how to learn it, and the behavioral issues arises. So when a problem is that when we don't understand the feeling or the emotion of any of the personality, even a small kid, they react in that to them. As I usually used to say that every action has a reaction. If we are not going to understand what a small child or anyone is trying to say, how we can understand and how we can react to that, and obviously when they are not going to react according to their emotions or their understandings, they will react sometimes, in mostly, not sometimes but mostly, in a negative way. And now this learning styles, it has been seen that after pandemic, the technology has taken place so much in our normal lives that we cannot live without this technology. Means in normal schools now, there are so many things that has been introduced online. The online sessions have been given, online lectures have been given, online assignments are being given to them. The teachers are using the computers and the different technologies so that they can entertain the students in a very best way. The learning styles has been changed. There are so many things that comes across with these assistive technologies. Now, what is the inclusion of all these things, particularly in education? Because we are educationalists, and it is very much important for us to identify the importance of all these things, that how they can be best part of your life and how you can enjoy your life with such things. The term inclusion captures in one word an all embracing societal ideology. I mean, whatever the ideology of your society, whatever has been happening in your society, that all comes together in one thing that is been called an inclusion. I mean, whatever the perceptions, whatever the thinking factor, whatever the ideas the people are having, that all included in one word that is been called as an inclusion. Regarding individuals with disabilities and special education, inclusion secures opportunities for students with disabilities to learn alongside their non-disabled peers in general education classroom. As sometime I used to say that the students that are having some disabilities, uh, it's God who always gives that such type of students. If he takes one thing, he always gives something very pure, pure and a very remarkable to them. In that regard, if they, such type of students, they are unable to use their any one sense, they used to get a very beautiful another sense. They become so intelligent, particularly, or we should say that naturally they are having this gift from God, that if they are unable to speak, or if they are unable to hear, or they are unable to see, then their learning powers, or their understanding powers, or their what should I say, that their intellectuality, that's an outstanding one. And the inclusion of such assistive technology can help those students who are among us and they are sitting in our classrooms. We can ask our students even. Not, it's not only the responsibility of a teacher. I used to say that teacher is only a guider. They just give a guidance that, okay, you should do this, or you should do that. But with that thing, it is very much important that we should teach the students to help their colleagues or their class fellows, even we are not, even if we are not in the classroom, or after the school. After the classes, they can help them to achieve their targets, and they can help those students which are having any type of disabilities. Inclusion classroom settings are supported by the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act idea, which mandates that students with disabilities be education in the least restrictive environment. Means if they are having any problem in learning, or if they are having any problem in understanding any of the thing, then it has been managed by the law, even that it is their right to have the education. We cannot let them, we cannot leave them. It's, they are the beautiful part of our society as well. They should be treated in a very positive way, they should be treated in a very ethical way. So in that regard, we are having the law which relates that these such type of, I mean, such type of a people, such type of a students as well as the people, because we are having so many people around us which are living such lives that it's not a time to say pity to them, but it's a time to help them, to be with them. Coming with this one, that how we can assist them, or what can be the technologies or applications, or why it is necessary that we can let these people or let these student, let me use the term student for everyone. I mean, even if I need any assistance, that means I'm also a student. For getting an education, there's no any age. So coming with this one, area or function, if anybody is having the problem in reading, because sometimes the pronunciations, or sometimes the people, they are having some traumas or sometimes some diseases because of which they cannot read properly. So we are having now the electronic books adapted for page turning, single word scanners, predictable text, tabs, talking electronic devices and softwares. We are having the speech softwares which help them to read. They are, it is a need for those students or for those learners who are having the difficulty in reading and understanding written text, and in paying attention to the reading assigned. Whatever the things that have been given to them, if they are, we have seen that sometimes the people are having the recognition problem. They cannot recognize in usually the kids used to make the mistakes in between B and D, how they are going to write the B. Sometimes they used to write D in a B shape and B instead of a D. So such students, this is a minor thing. With the passage of time, they manage it, but sometimes this problems creates with the passage of time, these problems become very much critical for those students. So it is very much important for them, so that they can manage it and they can read the things accordingly. Then we are having the scholars or the learners or the students which are having issues with the write ups. I mean, they are unable to write. They are having the idea, but they don't know how to put it on the paper. Though it is not only the problem of a student, it is a problem of many students, many people. Even sometimes in the research, we used to get that yes, this is an idea, but how to put it on a paper. Making your idea, taking your idea and keeping it on a piece of a paper is very difficult thing. For that, we are having the systems with the pen or pencil grips. It depends what type of a learner or what is the age of a learner. Then we are having templates, word processors, word card, book, wall software, spelling grammar checker. That majorly these students in the universities usually used to have these checkers, the spelling or the grammar checkers, adapted papers, so that the child can easily on from the softwares like iPads and all these laptops, you can easily ask your kids or the learners so that they can learn all these things. And if they are having any problem in writing the composition, sometimes the people used to think that yes, I have to write a story, for example, the learner has to write a story, but they don't know how to start up, how to make it. But again, I would recommend the students or the scholars or the learners that they use it in a very ethical way. Sometimes the student they just copy the things or they just take it from the other things. No, this is not a learning process. Though you have completed your assignment, you have completed your work, but again, this is not a part of the learning. You should learn it properly. Then we are having the math, the calculator, talking clocks, and enlarged working sheets, voice output measuring devices, scientific calculators. They are the things which help the students having the computational problems and confusions and finding it difficult to perform well in maths lessons. And those personalities who are having the issues in calculations, those students or the learners who find that no, we are having a problem in calculating any of the maths problem. So it is very much important for them to go ahead with these softwares, and they can learn so many things from they can get an assistance from all these things. Then we are having the vision problem. Majorly, we have seen that now because of the usage, so much usage of the technology or so much usage of this screen, we are getting this problem of vision. The people get their vision very blur, or their vision become blur, or they become like this. They cannot see in the nights. Different people are having different problems in this relationship. For them, it has been introduced eyeglasses, magnifiers, screen magnification, screen readers, braille large print books, CCTVs, audio lessons, and tapes, so that such type of a scholars or such type of a students, those who are having any issues in relationship to their vision, in relationship to their seeing process, or in vision, that how they identify the things. Because sometimes we used to say that the child is not responding. Why the child is not responding? We have to move ahead and we have to see that why this child is not responding. Either they are facing any problem in relationship to their understanding of, or when a child is not understanding, why this child is not understanding, means why this child is not, either that child is not, there's a problem in his vision, or there's a problem in their listening or anything. Now this is very much important for the parents as well as for the teachers to identify. Sometimes the boards are not visible to the student, so some we used to say that why you are writing such bad handwriting, or why you are not giving the answers in a proper way. Don't you see? Don't let them, don't say such type of specifically this is for the teachers, that don't say such type of a things. Rather than ask them and identify why this problem has been occurring to them, and let the other people, mean like the parents, or let their beloved one inform that they are having these problems. Let them check with the doctors or the consultants so that they can easily have their lives and they can learn in a best way. Then we are having those scholars who are having the hearing issues. For them, we are having that has been introduced the hearing aids, pen and paper, signaling devices, closed captioning. These are been introduced for those students who are having the issues in relationship to the hearing. Then the second one is the computer access. As I said you that before COVID or the before pandemic, it was not an era that the people were not much aware about the technology. But after pandemic, it has been introduced in a best way, and everyone in this world is now using the technology this way or that way. Now for this, we are having word prediction, alternative keyboards, pointing options, switches, voice recognition software, so that because as the technology has been going on, as the technology has been moving ahead in the best way, we need our learners to learn all these things in their best way. Students finding difficulty to access the computer in its standard form and have difficulty in performing academic tasks. They can use these excessive softwares so that they can get an assistance in completing their assignments and all the things in their learning process. Then we are having augmentative alternative communication. Communication boards are there, device with speech synthesis for typing, IGAS boards, frame, voice output devices. Just you just have to just read the things, and the things will be wrote up by these softwares or by these technological what should I say that assistants. Those students who are having the problem in comprehensions, particularly, as I said, you sometimes it is very much important. We are having the idea, but how to put these ideas on a piece of a paper. So the students who are having the problem in relationship to the comprehension of language and lacking the ability to express it, or are unclear in speech and demonstrate delayed expressive language. Sometimes we used to say that I want to express my emotion in this piece of a paper, but what should I write? I mean, it's not always about an anger. It's not about that always we are sad or we are happy. It's there are thousands of the emotions that need to be identified. And if I'm feeling this thing, what type of feeling I'm having? I mean, this is the most important thing. So it is very much helpful for those students who are having such type of problems in writing. They can easily get this assistance from such type of softwares and the technology. Now, 8 types of assistive technology to utilize today. Apps for tablets or whatever the technology you are using at this moment. Combine iPods with communication apps to allow students a variety of ways to convey their ideas with a tap of the screen. The lightweight and portability of iPods make this easy to use. I mean, how you are using the iPods or how you are using the tablets or the uh, things around you, how you are using your laptops, your iPhones, or whatever the things technology you are using. But these applications can help the students in different ways to identify their ideas, to convey their ideas in a best way. Secondly, if we move ahead, that there are so many tablets, there are so many things that has been shown on the screen towards you, which the students can use so to learn many things to move ahead. This all things can encourage positive behavior and parental participation with computer programs. It was once upon a time that mothers used to take the pencil and the paper and they used to teach the things to their kids. But now the thing have been came, they have to take these iPads and they used to things technology. They used to gap this technology and teach the students accordingly, so that they can manage themselves in this competitive world. Now there is one app that has been called as a Class Dojo, is a great example of what is available for educators. This program allows students to receive real-time feedback on behavior and class participation. It is also a great way to communicate with the parents. Sometimes the participation of a child in a class become very much critical. The child used to be so shy, or sometimes the child used to feel so much shy, or they feel that less of confidence. They don't come in front of the class, they are unable to present themselves. So such type of apps, such type of things can help those students to manage their shyness, to manage their things, to manage their what should I say, that they should enhance or encourage their confidences, so that they can be a best part of their class and they can be the best part of the society. So with this app, you can the parents can easily participate in the classroom and they can teach their students how to participate in the class. Look for co-writers word program that are similar to autocorrect. This also allows children to write and express their ideas on the computer without worrying about spelling. Because now in this competitive era, everybody is using the laptops, everybody is using the technologies. So sometime, no doubt, it is very much important that you must know about the spelling, but they will help them that if they write anything wrong, the spelling can be correct. It is not necessary that they should worry about that one, because your idea is important. At some stage, no doubt, the spellings are very important in the examination room, especially. But with that, your idea to generate, once you are generate your idea, it will give a confidence to a candidate. It will give a confidence to the learner that yes, I'm doing good. And with this, they can easily enhance their capability, and with the passage of time, they can easily learn their spellings as well. There are also apps for different graphia that allow students to snap an image for their paper and type in the answers to avoid falling behind in class. It is better to manage. It is better to have these things, such apps, to let your child confident in a classroom rather than giving them such type of a things that they can be at the back and they just don't know how to get engaged in a classroom. They should feel low. It is not necessary. Now you can let your child to be the best in a classroom. Now, use hearing aid compatibility headsets to allow child with hearing impairments or aids to hear audio better. These simply fit over a hearing aid and work just like headphones. With those students or those kids or those children who are having some hearing problems, they can easily allow such type of aid or such type of a technology can help them so that they can be a normal personality, and they can easily be a person and can be in a class in a best way. Then we are having smart pens can streamline the writing process. These writing utensils have the ability to record lectures or spoken words as you write, which allows the author to focus on writing or listening. Later, they trace the words on the paper to hear the recording. Now the technology has been came. You have seen that we are having a pen that is having a different things. You are having the power button. You are having the headset. You are having the speaker. If you're writing something and you just get reminder that yes, this point after this one I'm going to add this point. As I've said before, that sometimes we used to forget even from when we move ahead from one room to another room, we used to forget what we are doing and why we are in this room, why we came to what we want to say. So it is best for those personalities that who are using these things and who are making who are the writers who wants to write get involved into a writing process. They can easily these use this technology to record their whatever they want to write something on a piece of a paper, and then after that they can easily manage it, or they can easily recall it what they were doing. Or sometimes we just give a break, and after the break if we come back, we get into this that yes, what we were writing, and then we can easily move ahead. Then they are having the camera technology and removable ink cartridge so that that can be reusable, and such type of pens are very very nice for those students who are means want to be best personalities, who want to be a good writers. Then we are having the slide boards or custom made supporter for keypads or tablets. These wood or plastic frames steady hands while typing or engaging on a screen without limiting the device. Now these slide boards and are being used as a keyboards that can be easily seen that how such type of a things can be easily managed. You can see in the on your screens so that you can get an idea. Now such type of a technology has been used, and such slide boards are being used instead of having the keyboards. Before we used to have a big keyboards in front of us and we used to use that keyboards while typing, but now you can use this technology as well. This is very much assistive. This is very much you should say that it is very much usable, ease, and giving you an assistance to do any of the things. Velcro tabs or small stuffed animals, they are considered as sometimes a low technology or low instant of technology. Look for small held manipulative that provide stimulation to help calm restless child or increase focus during lectures or quiet times. And sometimes, if we are writing something in late nights, we are using something, we are making some assignments, we are doing some making lectures. Even it's for everyone. We are reading the books and we used to feel so sleepy because we are so hectic the whole day. But if we have to complete something and we need focus, or some of the children they are restless, so such type of technologies or simple things can help them to remain calm in such type of a timings, or to concentrate on one of the things. Sometimes we need something. We have seen so many people they used to click their pens when they are thinking something, tick 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 tick, the things used to come forward. So this is what they are focusing on, something their mind is running on something. So these things, these technologies can helpful for many of the things. These are the example of low tech assistive technology, particularly that you are using the soft toys, you are using the grappers, you are using any such type of a thing that is just managing yourself to be focus on some of the point, or you need some focus, you need something to be focused on, or you need something to be involved in. You don't need your things to be interacted, or you don't want to be get involved something else. Then such type of things are very helpful for as small as well as the bigger ones. Monitoring softwares for smartphones and internet use. This is a good recommendation for parents of children with special needs who are using the internet on a regular basis. These programs allow parents to view a child's text and online activity to make sure they are not being targeted by cyberbullies or predators. Now, at this moment, this is a point where we should think that where our child stand. If we are letting them to use the technology, it is very much important for the parents as well that they must be very much vigilant that what their child are watching, what are the things they are using, how they are using the things, how what type of a technology they are using, what type of a software they are using. Either those softwares are good for your child, or either those softwares are uh, they are in they should be used in the age of your child is, or what they are moving at. Along with that, it's not that you should all the time be like this, that what you are doing, why you are doing like that. We have to give this access to the students, to the children as well, so that they can learn new things. They have to step up in a new world, so we have to give them confidence that yes, you can use it, but we have to be vigilant on our own side, that what our kids are doing. For that, we are having different monitoring softwares through which you can connect your you can just install that software in your child's mobile or whatever the technology they are using, and in your mobile phones or in your technology whatever you are using, you can easily watch and be vigilant and see what these nice personalities or the youngsters are doing around us. Then we are having for creating an impact, assistive technology has to improve. It is very much indeed that they need to be improved, functional, independent, circumventing environmental barriers, maximize personal independence, and increase activity participation. Sometimes I have seen that sometimes in home as well as at the places, the learning places where the kids are been learning, where the children are been learning, they don't get this access, they don't get this access to get involved in such type of things. The parents don't get access, so sometimes the teachers don't get the access. So it is very much important at this moment that we should provide such that we should provide such people, or we should provide such students, such children, that atmosphere, that environment which can be managed in an best way. Provide greater opportunity for social participation, education, and integration, including institutions in higher education and the workforce. Because if we want a change in the society, it is very much important that this change should be included, or this change should be involved, or this change should be brought up in at the places where a child learns something. That can be a school, that can be a college. It's never too late to give an assistance, it's never too late to provide any type of a thing. It's never too late to let the people learn anything good, and to make any people who's having any type of a disability to manage their life in a positive way. The impact can be studied by implementing assistive technology in specific life roles for functioning. As I said you that if any of the personalities having any problem, they can easily be managed. The impact of assistive technology, quantity and quality, it will obviously increase the confidence and the self-motivation in a normal person as well as those personalities who are having any type of disability. It increases independency and autonomy, expanded memory, recall, learning, and life experiences. As I said to you that sometimes we used to just capture the things so that we can recall the memories, the beautiful memories that we have spent it any day with. So this can be a technology. This can only be done through a technology that can assist us to recall our memories, because we are the human, and it's very normal habit of a human that has been gifted by a God, and thank God, God has gifted us this thing that we usually use to forget things. Otherwise, it becomes very much difficult for us to manage the life. New opportunities for the interactions and communication, accountability and committed, reassurance of education and career, change in vision of potential, feel less stressed by adults, peer, and child. Because in this competitive era, there is so much stress. There are so many things that are so much stressful. At least we should provide them with the beautiful things that can be helpful for their productivity, for their creativity, for their growth. Integrated and required participation in life and society, it is very much important that you should provide this assistance to those people who need that. It is not necessary that if someone is disabled with their hands, if they are disabled with their foot or any part of their body, if emotionally they are disabled, if they are unable to manage their emotions, you can easily let them identify these things, and such technologies can assist them in a best way to live their lives. Thank you so very much for today's lecture. This is all from my side. Over to you, dear. I think the host is working somewhere.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and go together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear
Sure.
IGP
Thank you.
knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Ma'am, I think after a wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. That's why no questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with your topic. It will add
Same
some
here. Thank
value
you so much.
along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Thank you so much. Thanks once again.
Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.edioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next with the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download the certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download the certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.edioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next with the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download the certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download the certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few processes for online quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.edioigp.com and sign up or sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button or given link, find the session name and join with your logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join and join on a live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 17 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is the transforming power of dash leads to final liberation. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 80% people are right here. Our second question is power or process of transforming something common into something precious. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 33% people are right here. Third question is Jane Wyatt, the transforming power of love is an overrating theme like love at first sight. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our fourth question is, because of its transforming power, fire is a symbol of. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 69% people are right. Our next question is, fire energy is transformed powerhouse of the cell. Cell represent transforming energy. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 79% people are right here. Next question is, which is a symbol of the transforming power of the Holy Spirit? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our next question is, the process of transforming energy into power for capitalist production. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our eighth question is, the transforming power of the Holy Spirit is an example of. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 36% people are right here. Second last question of the session is, solar power is an example of dash energy transforming into dash energy. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer and 43% people are right. Our last and final question of the session is, power is the rate of doing work or transforming energy. The symbol of power is P and the unit of power is. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 57% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in your top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and to State of Global Profession. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill, never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy as they say. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not a people of things all but understand. Before I say or hit the alert button, again wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.